Maybe you got a new iPad over the holidays. Or maybe you've had an iPad for a while but just haven't used it much. Either way, in this video, we're going to go over some of the things you need to know to get started with iPad. Hey YouTube, Riley here. iPads are a pretty popular gift over the holidays, so there's generally an influx of new users around this time. So I wanted to put something together to help new users get started with iPad. And if you're a veteran user, you may find something that you've forgotten over the years, so make sure to stay tuned. And with that, let's get started. The iPad was conceived as a third category of device between a smartphone and a laptop, which means it works differently than a smartphone or a laptop. It works more like the phone you have and love in your pocket. If you try to use your iPad the same way you use a laptop, you're going to be disappointed. The iPad is at its best using touch, as it is a touch-first device. The one app at a time model really forces you to focus on one task without getting distracted. This is what fundamentally separates the iPad from something like the Surface Pro, which is a great product, but in many ways completely different. Just don't be afraid to use your iPad as just a tablet, because that's what it's best at, and you can get a lot of things done with just a tablet. On a laptop, some of the biggest productivity gains are from learning keyboard shortcuts. On a touch-first device, gestures are the new keyboard shortcuts. It's more likely that when you're using your iPad, you're not going to have a keyboard and a mouse handy. So learning some of the gestures in iPad OS can really help make you more productive and enjoy using the device more. So let's go over some of the more important gestures. Some of the system-wide gestures are a 4-finger swipe to switch between apps, a 5-finger pinch to return to the home screen, swipe up from the bottom and hold to enter the app switcher. Take a screenshot by sliding in from the left corner of the device, either with your finger or with the Apple Pencil if you have one. For editing text, you can tap and hold on the spacebar to move the cursor around, or you can tap and hold on the cursor itself to move the cursor where you want to more directly. To select a word, just double tap it. To select an entire paragraph, just triple tap it. You can copy text with a 3-finger pinch, and you can paste that same text with a 3-finger spread. Using multiple apps on an iPad works differently than it does on your laptop. The multitasking experience was designed with touch in mind, not using a mouse and keyboard. So while you can use gestures to multitask, the easiest way to do it is to use the 3 dots at the top of every window in iPad OS. When you tap those 3 dots, you're presented with your available multitasking options. The split view option will slide the current app over to the side and let you select another app to take up one half of the screen. Then you have 2 apps in a split view, as the name suggests. If you tap the slide over option, the app will move over into the slide over stack, and the other app will fill the rest of the screen. The slide over stack is a stack of apps in a mini window that you can slide over the app you're currently working in to quickly answer a message or perform some quick task. And then the full screen option, as you might imagine, will take one of your apps that are in slide over or split view and move it into full screen. If you need to scan a receipt or a document, there's no need to go hunting for your phone. Your tablet has a camera on it. You can scan documents into the Files app or the Notes app. I generally prefer the Files app because I can just scan the document right into the folder I want it to go into. You do that in the Files app by tapping and holding on some empty space and tapping the Scan Documents option. The system will walk you through it the rest of the way. It turns out, even if you're not an artist, the Apple Pencil is still pretty useful on iPad. Support for Apple Pencil is baked in across iPad OS. For example, there's the Scribble feature that lets you write in any text field and have it automatically converted to text. There's also the markup feature that lets you annotate a screenshot or basically any image. And you can even use the pencil for just navigating around the operating system if you want. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoy your new iPad and exploring all the things it can do. On your way out, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, that would really help out a bunch, and also hit the notification bell so you get notifications whenever I post a new video. And with that, I will see you in the next one.